Hey there, green tech fans! Get ready to see some truly mind-blowing dozer moves. We're talking operators so skilled, you'll swear it's movie magic. Prepare to be amazed by heavy equipment mastery you won't believe is real. You're witnessing pure might here with the Komatsu D375A-8. The bulldozer powers forward, pushing massive amounts of dirt with its enormous semi-U-blade. Every pass shows its unmatched strength and control. Big props to the person in the cab. Their skill in handling such a colossal machine is truly impressive. They make it look smooth. That's a wild sight. Lifting that rock literally put the back wheels in the air. Incredible force. Check out the Van Ord Goliath in action at Excavator Ilanka. This monster backhoe dredger is seriously impressive. They're carving out the port, making way for larger vessels. It's fascinating to see such a massive operation shaping the landscape. This kind of heavy-duty work keeps global trade moving. That escalated fast. Hope the operator walked away safely. Now this is what we call heavy iron at its finest. This video features the magnificent Caterpillar DD9. Quad Track, a truly unique machine that combines the might of two D9s into one massive unit, all with a single operator. Paired with a cat motor scraper, it's an engineering marvel. Talk about skill. This operator, Giovanni, is absolutely fearless tackling that steep grade. He's got that huge JCB dialed in, making those delicate moves look so easy. It's truly amazing to see such control under pressure.
यति पनि उठाएको थिएन हौ अस्ति झार्दाखेरि उनीले लड्छ होला हाडको
तलबाट छिराउँछ होला त्यसले बाइक
Oh man, that's not good. A real rough day for that driver.
पल्ट त Excavator
These test-marked tractors are essential for carving out paths in the brutal Yakutian winter. That ZF Ergo Power transmission really lets them dig in and get the job done. Major respect for these crews. Alright, this is a cool matchup. JCB versus BULL. JCB shines with its smooth controls and versatility for tight spots. But Bull, that Indian brand, focuses on serious lifting power and continuous work, often at a great price. Which one would you pick? See it coming. The angle was all wrong, and once that back tire lifted, it was over. Tough lesson. Back when I ran loaders, we didn't have half this tech. But I'll tell you, watching the L350F wheel loader work alongside the Liebherr R966 excavator is a thing of beauty. That bucket glides smooth, and the timing between the two is spot on. It's the kind of setup that makes tough quarry work look effortless. Who knew excavators could dance? At Cromford, they don't just dig, they bow, spin, and salute like trained performers. It's a perfect blend of modern hydraulics and old-school celebration. Only at a British steam rally could machines steal the show this way. Digging out a sunken excavator isn't quick or easy. Every scoop has to be just right. Ever been in a mud trap like this before? Nothing like hearing that pony motor crank to life on a cold morning. The old D8H might be from another era, but she still fires up like she's ready for work. Now that's what a Caterpillar D10T is built for. This monster dozer, with its 700 horsepower and 70 tons of weight, just makes pushing huge rocks look like child's play. It's clear why the D10T is the go-to choice for the toughest mining and demolition jobs out there. Unstoppable.
Trošku na dlhšie. Fajną to. Oddać akurat. Idzie dole, bacha. Idzie dole. Tak, navijakovať, povoliť, navijakovať po krajine chcel. Bacha.
That LKT81 turbo really pushed its luck here. One wrong angle and it almost tipped over. In logging, even a routine push can turn dramatic. Precision is everything when handling logs that size in rough forest terrain. If I had to pick one machine for rocky ground prep, this would be it. The EK140 is reliable, easy to maintain, and gets the job done without burning time or money. Snow doesn't stand a chance against these Soviet beasts. The T330, DET250, and friends clear paths like it's second nature. These old machines are still tough and reliable in today's brutal Russian winters. Now that's a clever trick. Pulling a 15-ton bulldozer out of a ditch with just a 3-ton bobcat is a real feat of ingenuity. It totally worked, but you have to consider the risks. Maybe knocking down that high side with an excavator would have been a safer bet. Either way, they got that dozer moving again.
You have to leave it off.
Tearing down aging buildings in tight urban corners like Pendik is no joke. One wrong move, and concrete rains down. The Sumitomo crew works under real pressure, and every swing has to count. DAT 400M bulldozing through high-density soil isn't just about muscle. It's engineering at its finest. Moving 270 cubic meters per hour? That's not luck. That's torque and traction put to perfect use.
Abre em cima! Abre em cima!
That Hyundai excavator slid right into the dam. It's never good to see equipment go under, but the most important thing is that the operator got out just fine. What a close call, but a huge sigh of relief there. Talk about a challenging transport. Watching these huge machines, a Volvo EC650 and a Caterpillar 235, navigate those treacherous mountain roads is a sight to behold. Climbing almost 6,000 feet with all those tight turns demands top-notch driving and planning. Fasulas. Heavy Transports clearly knows their stuff, delivering these vital excavators where they need to be. This bulldozer isn't going anywhere fast. Looks like they'll need some help to get it out. We see a machine breaking up the topsoil for better water flow. This is key for wet or tightly packed ground, helping drain water away faster. It's a fundamental trick in both construction and farming. Just goes to show how clever land management can really make a difference. With sediment packed nearly to the top, this dam had become more mud than barrier. The staged lowering prevents downstream surges while allowing careful removal. Mark Haynes Construction executes a full-width cut, followed by floodplain grading and native planting to restore the chagrin's natural flow. Think of it as a walking monument. The Bucyrus Monian was built for brute force mining, and its slow, deliberate steps allowed it to roam soft ground without sinking. Industrial design from another era, but still awe-inspiring. Instead of leveling flat, the operator tilts the blade to cut slope. That angled pressure carves clean layers. With tracks holding firm, the cat crawler handles hillside shaping like it's second nature. That front lift came fast. Pushing heavy rock without counterweight is risky business. Always check balance before going in hard. What a sight! That 180-meter chimney at the coking plant is coming down. This kind of demolition requires nerves of steel and incredible skill. Hats off to the brave folks making these huge structures disappear safely. Truly a dangerous, impressive feat. Grading roads under load isn't just about driving straight. It takes balance, pressure control, and constant adjustments. This tractor's doing all that while hauling serious weight. A fine example of multitasking on rough terrain. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Whoa, that excavator is really sliding on that ice. I've worked with the D4GXL on residential lots, and it delivers every time. Smooth blade control, tight turning radius, and dependable hydraulics. It's a great all-round dozer for day-to-day site prep. Would you use a bulldozer for tree clearing this way? For a local contractor with a small team, the SL50W makes perfect sense. It's strong enough for heavy work but doesn't break the bank. Crews learn it quickly, it's easy to maintain, and it runs reliably all day. That's what smart equipment investment looks like. Back when I ran loaders, we didn't have half this tech. But I'll tell you, watching the L350F wheel loader work alongside the Liebherr R966 excavator is a thing of beauty. That bucket glides smooth, and the timing between the two is spot on. It's the kind of setup that makes tough quarry work look effortless. This setup is all about maximizing productivity. Moving that huge Cat D11T with the DB130, lowboy cuts down on travel time. An hour less on the road means another hour of work for that big machine.
Your legs are dragging.
Look at this incredible house move. They're carefully guiding this house down a very steep incline, right next to a river. Notice that 16-ton excavator acting as a brake, chained to the trailer and pulling back. That's some serious teamwork and engineering to manage that kind of weight and slope. Pretty intense to watch. The Case 485 Steiger is built for pull power. Here it's towing dual scoops like it's nothing. True field workhorse. No crane, no workshop, just on-site skill. Re-railing a track pad like this shows how experienced operators keep things moving, even after a slip. Unreal, right? Those operators truly make heavy work look easy. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this dive into incredible dozer skills, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Green Tech.